Hello, hello, welcome back to another episode of I, Captain of My Ship. As promised, today I will talk about what you can do to give more space and a space for your child, how to learn and grow in more feeling that you can do that, feeling of capability, that you can do new things and you can try out new things, and what you can do as a parent to stimulate this. And I will also give an example of what I did when my child was 4 years old. So it's an interesting story of what happened there. But first of all, I like you to look at your house and see what you did when you start having children. Probably you had some things in, you looked at all the things, possible things that could hurt your child, and you took the right and needed things to do to make sure your child would not be harmed after it started to explore the world. So you made sure that your child would not be harmed. So now I like to give you some suggestions that you can also add in your house and look at your surroundings where you live with your child, of how to stimulate to start trying out new things. Well, one thing is you can go to the store and buy something that a small step to help your child be a little bit bigger so it can wash the hands by himself. Or you can go and look at a child kapstok. I don't know the word in English, but it's to hang your jacket and make sure that your child can hang the jacket and have it there where you want it to get out of the way. Or some shoes, a shoebox where it can put in the own shoes on a level that it can put in the own shoes. You can look at easy fitting clothes. You can give pocket money in small portions so that it's not too big and your child can see what it has, and it's not too much, not too overwhelming. You can give enough space or a big box where it can put in all the things that it plays with, and so it can store the own toys. So you can look at things, what you can do to help your child motivate to try out new things and to look after him or herself by himself, and give that feeling of, yes, I can do that. I can put away my jacket by myself. I can put away the shoes by myself. Yes, there's a mirror on the wall and I can look at it on my child level, and I can cut my own hair. And yes, I have easy fitting clothes, so I can put on my own clothes. So that child can have the feeling that, yes, I can do things by myself. And then you can, of course, look at all the good things going on, and you can compliment your child and see all the good things that a child is trying. And so this is one of the ways. And of course, there are way more things that you can do that can help to grow your child, have more self-confidence, and it's a feeling that it can do new things. One of the things is the way you give compliments, or you give critics in an uplifting way, or giving your child the space to undergo the consequences of own behavior. So, for example, I'll give an example from this. When my youngest child, was 4 years old, I also always had to dress her for school, and she did not want to dress. She always was hard to get dressed and was always a fight to have her get dressed, to get ready to go to school. And all of a sudden I just didn't want that anymore. So then I said, you have to get dressed and you have 10 more minutes. And I always took an hour to get her dressed. So I really knew that if it would be not an hour, it would be less, then I did not have enough time to get her dressed. She really needed an hour to get dressed. So all of a sudden, one day I said, okay, that's enough. You have 10 more minutes to get dressed by yourself. If you need help, just let me know. I'm more than happy to help you. But if you're not dressed in 10 more minutes from now, then we will go to school and you will go in your pajamas. And my child said, yes, I want to go to school in my pajamas. And I said, what? Oh no, this was not what I was hoping for. I was hoping that she would say, no, I don't want to go in my pajamas. But she said, yes, I want to go in my pajamas. I was like, oh, okay. What did I do as a parent? What did I do? But I said, okay. Is it really harming? Can she be harmed? Is there some danger that she will not survive? No, it's not. Is this maybe a time that she can undergo her own consequences? She can just, see the results of her own choices. Is it safe enough? And I thought for myself as a mom that, she will not be harmed. She's safe at school. So if this is what she really wants, then this is a time that there's no big danger coming her way if I bring her to school with her pajamas on. So this is a topic that it's okay. So I warned her, I talked to her and I said, okay, well, if you are sure you want to go to your school with your pajamas on, I don't know if your teacher will really like that. And be aware that all other children do have their clothes on. Are you aware of that? And you're the only one with your pajamas. Yes, I want to go with my pajamas, mommy. I said, okay, let's go. If you're sure, we'll go. So I walked her to school and in her pajamas, and she was just happy, jumping around. I'm going to school in my pajamas. She was so happy. I was like, okay, let's see how this works out. So we came at school, and her school teacher, a man, he said, she's in her pajamas. And I said, yes, I know she is. It's not allowed to be in the pajamas. I said, yeah, well, she does not want to get dressed. So she wanted to go to school in her pajamas. So he started to be angry and I said, yeah, sorry, she does not want to get dressed. So he said, okay, just put her, just give her to me and I'll have her. They were sitting in a round with all the other children. She would just be seated in her own, on her own seat. And then it was time to say goodbye, and I just said goodbye and said, okay, have a good day at school. I love you. Have a good day at school. And she was sitting there, all comfortable, no problems at all on her mind. And I said, okay, she's really confident in being the only one in pajamas at school. Okay, great. And then I left school. So, and when it was time to pick her up, she didn't have her pajamas on anymore. She had clothes from school on. I could see that. It didn't really fit. So I said, oh, it's not really nice, those clothes. But okay, she has clothes on and the pajamas was in her. She had the pajamas with her in another bag. So I said, okay. So I asked her, what happened? And then she said, my teacher, he doesn't like it when I go to school with my pajamas on. I said, okay, what did he do? He sent me to the toilets and I had to get dressed by myself and make sure that I was going back in the classroom with my clothes on. And he gave her clothes from school. Of course, when a child has an excellent piece in her piece or has dirty clothes, then they have always extra clothes, of course, for little children. So that's what they gave her. And she hated those clothes. She really, really, really hated those clothes. Oh, I could see it on her face. So I said, okay, you don't like those clothes? No. Okay. Next day, it was no problem at all to get her dressed, to get ready for school. After this happening, this event, never had any problems. She knew I'm not supposed to come to school with my pajamas on, and if I do, I have to put on clothes that I don't like. So I prefer to choose my own clothes when I'm home, and I'm always, whatever you choose, if you feel happy in those clothes, just wear them and be happy. So so she can always choose whatever she wants to wear. So that's always more comfortable, of course, for her. So this is one example of giving your child space to have the consequences after choosing their own behavior. Just let them have their own consequences. And of course, you're the parent, you are responsible for their health. So never try this out on dangerous things. Make sure that your children are always safe, of course. But when it's something like this, and they will not get harmed. Always look at your situation. That's what I'm trying to say. Look at your situation, look at your child, look at you as a parent, and what's good, what feels good, and what is good for your situation, of course. But I just wanted to share this with you, so that sometimes different eyes will help solve a problem that's going on at home. So it helped me, and it helped my daughter to see her own response on her own consequences. So I hope this helped you, this inspires you to look at your own situation and see what's good and is good in your situation. Okay, if you'd like to know more, there's an information workshop. And if you want to be added to the list and know more of this information workshop of how to set, how to give space for emotion and limits to behavior when raising children, just look below at the description and you will find more information. Okay, that's it for today. Talk to you next time. Bye bye.